Hello, viewers. So, during Peter Obi's World Press Conference yesterday, he told everyone that he has certificates from the University of Nigeria and that people can go and verify. And he also said that people like Soludo Emefiele, the present Vice Chancellor of UNN, and the two DVCs were all his schoolmates, and he told Nigerians to go and verify it. And he actually said that to the lies and he actually said that in response to the lie that Reno Omokri and others have been spreading that he did not submit his UNN certificate and that he graduated with a third class from UNN, and then his certificate has also been released and it is now online. I'll also show us that certificate in this video. He released his UNN certificate where it shows clearly that he graduated with a second class, and he also released his NYSC certificate and then his WAEC result to counter all the lies that have been spreading on the internet. But before we go fully into this and before I show us these certificates, I would like us to like this video and please do well to subscribe to this channel so you get notifications whenever we post new updates. So this is Peter Obi's certificate that was released. This is his WAEC certificate, and this is the certificate from the University of Nigeria, Nsukka, and then this is his NYSC certificate. He released all of them. The three of them were released to counter the lies that people like Reno Omokri have been spreading. And when you look at this, his UNN certificate, you will see that he graduated with second class lower. And Reno Omokri has been spreading the lies that he graduated with a third class and then he did not submit it to the INEC, while Peter Obi submitted it to INEC, and this is it. And it is obvious that Reno Omokri is neither here nor there, because one time he was supporting Peter Obi, another time he's supporting Atiku, another time now he's supporting Tinubu, and now he's trying to paint it as though Tinubu did not forge his certificate when it is obvious to the whole world that he forged his certificate. I'll be showing us some of the laughable statements that Reno Omokri and his cohorts have been spreading before this certificate came out. So this is one of the statements that Reno Omokri wrote against Peter Obi on his X account. He said, "I think this obedience is referring to Peter Obi, who, though he claimed to have a poor philosophy degree from the University of Nigeria, Nsukka, tendered only his WAEC to INEC because, as we now know, courtesy of the BBC, there is no evidence that Tinubu forged his certificate, and now he is making reference to the BBC, no longer the fact that he went to Chicago State University and they told him that the certificate that Tinubu presented to INEC is from them. He's no longer making reference to that because Nigerians have already caught him red-handed. He's now making reference to the laughable report from the BBC and reacting to what he said. See the way Nigerians tackled him online. This person here said, "Omo, there is no way you don't want something from Tinubu and the APC. You can't be a true PDP member and half of the things you post here is about supporting Tinubu. Are you not supposed to be giving your professional advice to your principal on how he will win his court case?" Another person here said, "Shame, is this you?" And he was making reference to the same Reno Omokri that said this sometime in 2021. The 2023 packaging of Bola Tinubu, a man of questionable name, questionable wealth, questionable education status, questionable age, questionable state of origin, questionable US record, questionable parentage, questionable sobriety, questionable religion, and questionable hygiene. This is the same you, and now you are coming to change mouth." Another person here said, "Reno, the man with 10 mouths. If you have not received your brown envelope, you can meet Wike. It's like he's the one in charge of media, according to the recent trending video with media houses, which of course I believe you must have collected yours. BBC isn't an exception." And that's it. Another person here said, "I have no words for you, but why not focus on your principal, Alhaji Atiku, and things of Peter Obi will not be bothering you." Reno, what's your real problem with Mr. Obi? It will be heartbreaking if at the end you have been doing all this to gain traffic on your handle for Elon Musk money. There has to be something Peter Obi did to offend you, knowingly or unknowingly. the man thief your girlfriend, he just knows that Peter Obi is not as dirty as he is. That's just it. So because Peter Obi is a clean man and has Nigeria and the interests of the nation at heart, that's why he is fighting him. That's just all. Another person here said, abeg, no talk wetin you no know. Did you also go to UNN and confirm that he didn't go there? Abeg, rest Joe, you are sounding like a broken record already, please. This person here said, why do you and APC keep saying according to BBC? When did BBC become CSU or a court of law? You conveniently ignored other news outlets and what they said about Bat and picked the one that favored your narrative. I thought APC said even US courts don't dictate for Nigeria. Why BBC? BBC is only a news outlet just like Arise TV or NTA. BBC aren't the ones to authenticate Tinubu's certificate, but the school which he graduates from, Chicago University. This simply shows how low you analyze things to suit your narrative. God is watching you. Another person here reacted and said, a man who speaks from two sides of his mouth cannot be trusted even by his kinsmen. Your constant unprovoked attacks on Mr. Peter Obi speaks volume of your character and a clear case of anywhere belle face influencer. And that's it. This person here reacted and said, at Reno Omokri, show us you and Tinubu's certificate. You lied to everyone that Peter Obi graduated with third class. And that's it. You were busy spreading lies that Peter Obi graduated with a third class and he was not able to submit his certificate to INEC. But at the end of the day, Peter Obi graduated with a second class and submitted his certificate to INEC. Why are you pushing this kind of lie and propaganda against a man that is innocent? Another person here said, the lying machine, he-goat Omokri told the world that Obi had third class and the Agberos believed. Birds of same feather. All hail Peter Obi, the cleanest, most disciplined, most honored, most educated, and most loved politician alive in Nigeria today, our duly elected president. And that's it. All hail Peter Obi. This man has not done anything wrong to them. And he is actually very clean. Just someone that said yesterday that if you want, he's going to prove it and you can go and verify. And now his certificate is out. That of Darcy too. It just shows that these people are clean and they have the interest of Nigeria at heart. Reacting to Peter Obi's release certificate, this person here said these are Peter Obi's certificates. 1. WAEC certificate. 2. His NYSC certificate. And 3. His university certificate. Go and verify. Now show us the Oluwole Tinubu certificate. If you have 2 balls, show them to me. Drop your bank details and I will credit your account with 1 million naira. So this person is actually telling Tinubu supporters to release his certificate. Since they were claiming that Peter Obi's own was also forged and it has been released now, they should go ahead and release their own and get that prize. But none of them can because they know that of a truth, he forged his certificate. Another person here reacted saying, if BAT or BAT had certificate, they will proudly put it up. Atiku has brought out his own. Only people without school set will give excuses. Am I seeing right? This person here said, that's a second class lower. Reno told us Peter Obi made a third class in philosophy and is a pastor. Another person here say, I will add another 1 million as well. Abado boys, opportunity to make money. Show us Tinubu's certificate. This person here reacted and said, Tinubu should reintroduce himself to Nigerians. Show us his school certificate and classmates. Oh, I forgot. He forged his certificate and has no classmates because he was homeschooled. Another person here said it's really interesting to know that Peter Obi made a B3 in economics in WAEC. I am very excited to see his WAEC certificate bearing that. This is at a time when WAEC standard is rock solid, so you can understand that his prudence has deep roots. Bola Tinubu, how far? And that's it. This was actually at a time where you know that anything you are getting from WAEC is what you wrote. And some people are going out to say he has passed in some of them. He wrote it by himself with his head and passed it. So there's nothing there. Another person here said in 1979, while Peter Obi was writing WAEC, some Egbon Adubo were peddling drugs and forging certificates and stealing others' identity. Meanwhile, by 1970, young Obi was 9 and innocent. Some grown-up druggie were claiming to attend a school that never existed. Another person here reacted saying, "That is the man as pure and white as snow. He represents the future of Nigerian youth and they know it, feel it, voted massively for him. To them, his words are burnt. They are called obedient and they want a new Nigeria that works for everyone through him. It is what it is." And that's it. A man that is clean, a man that will tell you, "I have this certificate," and will go ahead to provide it. Not someone that will claim that he has a certificate, and when they are trying to tell the school to release that same certificate, you are telling the people that it's going to cause you irreparable harm. And when the school releases it and it is forged, it is obvious that it was forged. You and your people will come out to try to twist the whole narrative that you didn't forge the certificate. Where does that kind of thing happen? It is already obvious, not just to Nigerians alone, but to the outside world, that indeed you forged your Chicago State University. That's why you cannot come out to bring it. That's why you cannot come out to reintroduce yourself to Nigerians, just like Peter Obi called you to do yesterday. Another person here reacted and said, "Here is my principal at Peter Obi WAEC, undergraduate degree and NYSC certificate, where is at official bat's own. If it's sure for owner, drop it." And that's it. If you people claim that he did not forge his certificate, drop it. Let us see. The one that we saw from INEC, that he added Adekunle to his name. He rushed to Wikipedia to add Adekunle to his name. He is no longer bearing Bola Ahmed Tinubu. It's now Bola Ahmed Adekunle Tinubu. He's just trying to cover up so many things. Things are already obvious, because in as much as you are trying to do all of those cover-ups, Nigerians already know. Nigerians know the truth and they are putting it to your face already. Another person here said, "Clear and easy to achieve. We didn't have to be speaking grammar or begging any court for a certificate not to be released like them thief Nubu." And that's it. Nobody had to beg Peter Obi, "Please sir, release the certificate." No, the court is saying release it and he will go and beg petition. No, this is your certificate. You want to be a public servant and it is difficult for you to show the public that you are here to serve the same certificate. How possible is that? It just shows clearly that there is a certificate forgery. That's it. Because this Peter Obi's own now did not take any time. It has been released and the whole world have seen it. He is proud of it. He knows that this is my certificate. I worked for it. I graduated with this. I have it. I can use it anywhere. And it has been released. But your own, you claim you graduated from a foreign university. The same foreign university swore under oath that they don't issue the certificate to you. Another person here said, "His Excellency Peter Obi clearly submitted his UNN degree certificate to INEC, while our able VP candidate, Dr. Dati Baba Ahmed, presented up to his PhD certificate. Go and verify." I graduated from UNN in 2008 and the certificate format has not changed. It is the same as mine. No third-party vendor issued it. And that's it. No third-party vendor issued it. The same way the certificate was when Peter Obi collected his own. Just like this person just said now, that's the same way his own is when he collected his own in 2008. So that's it. There is consistency. When you bring out his own certificate and you bring out that of other students that graduated from UNN, you will see that it's the same. But in the case of Tinubu's own, there are so many discrepancy. The certificate you are claiming is from CSU does not tally with others that CSU issued that same year. Even the signature, everything about your own is different from that of other students. And you are claiming that you did not forge the certificate. Another person here reacted saying, "Only a crook fights for a certificate to remain hidden." Peter Obi said, "I schooled in UNN. You don't need court or subpoenas to get my certificate." Meanwhile, Tinubu was running from one court to the other to prevent the world from seeing anything. In the end, he was exposed. And that's it. There is no way your certificate will be correct, will be legit, that you'll be running helter-skelter from one court in the US to another just to beg them to stop Chicago State University from releasing your record. And at the end of the day, it was released and you are claiming that it was not forged. Just see the way Peter Obi own was released now, without any subpoena, without anybody begging him to release it. It was just released. Another person here reacted and said someone has a certificate he claimed to have been reissued to him by a university. The university said we can't authenticate that certificate because it didn't emanate from us. However, some lawyers are arguing that the person who has the certificate is under no obligation and responsibility to come out with clear facts on where and when he got his certificate. Something is really wrong with some people in Nigeria, and that's it. At this point in time, Tinubu is meant to come out to tell us where he got the certificate from and also apologize to Nigerians for this embarrassment that he's putting us in, just like Peter Obi pointed. Another person here said, even though all you need to run for president are primary and secondary school attendance, I personally attached my university degree certificate plus my NYSC. You can go and verify. Peter Obi at the World Press Conference. The list required from INEC is primary and secondary school certificates, but senior man, His Excellency Peter Obi, also attached his UNN degree certificate to INEC, while our able VP candidate, Dr. Dati Baba Ahmed, presented up to his PhD certificate, should in case of incapacity. And that's it. They are so proud of it that they can submit it even when you don't request for it. But Tinubu cannot have that kind of boldness because he actually forged his certificate. Another person here said, these are Peter Obi's academic certificates, clear and simple. Go and verify. Leadership has to be done with integrity and decorum. We challenge Tinubu to post his certificate for the world to see. And this is it. Peter Obi said that he attended UNN and he said that people can go and verify, and now his certificate is already out. And we know that all the lies that people like Reno Omokri have been spreading, that Peter Obi graduated with third class from UNN and that he did not submit his certificate to INEC, and all the lies that goes on and on are all false because the certificate is now out. Nigerians now know that he did not graduate with third class, just the way they were propagating before now. And it is actually a call to Tinubu to come out and do the right thing. And we believe that at the end of the day, this is going to help in giving Nigerians justice. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. Please do well to share your thoughts about the video in the comment section. Please do well to like this video, and please do well to subscribe to our channel so you get notification whenever we post new updates.